Ladies, welcome back to MOMTIVATIONALS. Hey, out that group chat, ladies. Out that group chat, ladies, what's happening? Welcome back. I'm Pernie and welcome to MOMTIVATIONALS. Today we are touching on some of the things that I have gone over with you in regards to being a single mom, making your money, strategies about how to get ahead and stay ahead financially. We've mostly focused on finances because as a single mom, that is what's most important to me. This money. Okay? Period. Now, today, I just want to quickly encourage you and also tap on some of the things that I mentioned previously in some of our MOMTIVATIONALs. So if this is your first time here, welcome in. Currently, I am on my way to work. I just dropped my daughter off to school. As you can see in the background, I got my jacket so I won't stay cold, and I still need to donate them clothes back there. But don't judge me, okay? I'm a mom. I got stuff to do. But in the midst of all of that, I'm still gonna be cute, period. Okay. So as I'm on the freeway on my way to work, there was something that I needed to say to my ladies, mommies. Okay, look, y'all, we got to come up out the group chat. It's time to come up out the group chat or stay broke. You know how you get on the phone with your friends, okay, because I have done it. You know how you get on the phone with your friends and you start talking about all your plans, all your financial plans, all the things you want to do, all the things you want to see, all the money you want to make, all the advances you want to get on your job, the incentives, the promotions, the money, the coins, okay, the dollars. You're talking about all this stuff. And then somehow years passed and you are in a similar place. Years pass and you still struggling to pay bills. Years pass and you still asking people for financial help. And I'm not judging. Years pass and you still hoping that you can get to a financial level that you should have been at 10 years ago. Years pass and you still talking about it in the group chat. Some of us ladies have even stopped talking about it and gave up altogether and said, I'ma just settle with this 60K, 80K, 90K for now. Oh no, you're not. If you come to right here, if you come right here in this passenger seat, oh no, you're not. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. Not in this courtroom. You know why? You know why? Because we can't. We have children who rely on us. We have goals that need to be met, okay? We have a vision for our lives, and hopefully that vision aligns with God's vision for us. May not have all the details, but you know what you have inside of you. You know what you need. You know what you're attracted to. If your heart is in the right place or if your mind is in the right place, you know everything about yourself, and sometimes you deny it because somebody has been telling you this story about how you can't obtain said thing, how that's too much money, and we talked about this, how that's too much and you don't need all of that. And so you start telling yourself, maybe I don't need all of that. Maybe I don't need to be a billionaire. Maybe I don't need to make millions of dollars just to have the lifestyle I would like to live. Honey, if you want to buy the lake house and have a house in the city, please. That's your goal. And never allow someone to take that away from you. Hey, before I get into a little bit more of the details, I remember talking to my friend and I told them, I said, hey, this is my goal. This is what I want for my life. And they go on to tell me that I want something else. No. See. I have visions of me at the house lake. The lake house. I have visions of me at the lake house. I have visions of me walking down the trailing path. Ooh, my back, y'all. I'm getting young. The trailing path to the water, listening to the sound, having it be serenity and tranquility to my ears. I have visions of me being in different, in different countries and different continents. Hello. I have visions of being able to take vacations. I feel it burning in my chest sometimes to have to have extended vacations, be gone out of the country for 2 to 3 months. Just because your homegirls, your friends, your family, your pastors, your mama, your husband, your ex-husbands, your boyfriends, toy friends, whatever you want to call them. We don't do any of that over here, but I'm just saying, I'm not judging, I've been there. Just because their vision is not what you want and they want to push that on you doesn't mean that you should take it on. Don't allow other people to tell you what your vision is when you know clearly what your vision is. And if you feel like you need to hide that, then by all means, go ahead. That's your business. You're safe keeping it away from the people who are not going to encourage you to do said thing. That's why I speak so clearly and so plainly about getting ahead and staying ahead. Because we know that we need to make $120K minimum, $120,000 a year minimum. And if you can make $120,000 a year twice a year, then we're talking, because we need to put away funds for our children. We don't just want to leave them with financial responsibilities, okay, like some of these other people do. House ain't paid off, they got to figure out how to pay it. We don't want to do any of that. We want to leave them with something tangible they can hold in their hands and make decisions on their own with. Don't be leaving nobody your debt. I didn't say a word. So in order to do said things, to come up out of the group chat and not stay broke requires for us to take on new skills. We talked about this. Learning a thing that's going to get us in the place that we want to get to. It has to be something we enjoy. We have to become a mini expert about that thing. Whatever it is, it's time to stop saying no to the thing we know we actually need to do. Because some of us just saying no for no reason. You know, so much time has gone by. We just like, oh, time has already passed, whatever. No. We're not giving up around here. I don't want you to give up. I stay encouraged. You know why? Because I look at all the women in my family and I look how if I keep that same mindset that time has passed, that a man can do it for me, that all I have to do is work a full-time job and come home and stress out, then I will be in the same boat as about 60 to 70% women. I'm not that. That ain't me. That's not even my personality. Honey, when I say you need to go out and negotiate for your salary, when men go out and they talk about getting these funds, a lot of them are not sitting up there taking whatever the offer is. Let's say it's 90K. Let's say it's 100K. They're pushing for 120K. They're pushing for 150K. And people are not thinking twice about it. Oh, he's a man. He probably wants to build a family or take care of a family. Oh, he probably needs some extra money to do. They're not thinking twice about that. But let me tell you, as the breadwinner, you think twice about that. When they push back and say, no, all we can do is, well, I can take my talent somewhere else. Because what we can't do is settle for what people give us instead of searching for what we actually want and need. Because we do that too many times. And we have talked about settling for what other people give us. Just like I settled for that $12 an hour job that we had a conversation about in some of the other videos. I will never tell anybody to do that. I don't care how much they love that job. Never. If you can get to the position you want to get to within 3 to 6 months, that is not the place for you. It ain't. Because what they're going to do is they love to say, oh, you're so inexpensible. We can't replace you easily. So we want you to stay in this position as long as possible. Oh, so when that job calls with the same company and they say, how is that so-and-so? And they need the referral and your boss is the reference, don't think that your boss is about to be clapping for you like that. Your boss will clap for you 5 years later in some cases. If you work for a good company, your boss will clap for you in the same year. But that's not always the case. And we don't have time to waste time because we've already wasted enough time in the group chat. That's right, I said it. So I encourage you ladies, as I'm on my way to work, come up out the group chat. Be financially stable. Be financially available. Be financially expandable. Expand financially. I encourage you. I want you to. There's nothing I want more than for women like myself to make more money, to earn more money. Yes, it's nice when people give it to us, but there's a sense of dignity when you as a woman can go out and you can take care of your entire household. And unfortunately, the world is kind of built up where in a general consensus, they don't want women to make a lot of money. You know why? Because they really want us to continue to rely on men. That's why we have so many man-centered women. That's why we have so many male-centered women, because women have been forced to rely on men for that second income. Women have been forced, excuse the bumps, have been forced to wait on a man to do said goals, to buy houses. It's a historical event, and we have pushed past those moments, but the mindset is still back there. So what we need is more people like myself who's going to say, I'm not saying I don't need a man, but what I am saying is when no man is around, whether he is or not, I can take care of myself financially. I can take care of a household financially. I can take care of my children financially. I can love on myself financially in a way that's going to bring me higher. I can put my kids in certain schools. I can put my family in certain situations. I can reach back and pull somebody else up who looks like me. But if you're not in the mindset to do those things, then we're going to stay stuck and we're going to stay in a group chat. Now, I'm stepping out of the car and I don't plan to be in nobody's group chat this year, okay? When it comes to money, I'm not even talking to people about what my financial plans are. They just gonna have to see it at this point. Because if I talk to you about it and I'm right here and it's not bringing me higher, what are we talking about? That means that there's no information that person can give me. After I have given a lot of information over the last 10 years inside of the group chat. If your friends, and I'm not hating on your friends, they love you. Some of them are just in a space to not be able to provide in certain ways, whether that be education or resources or whatever. Okay, no problem. You can tell them your goals, but it's up to you to make sure that you follow through on them. So if you need to spend more time with somebody who is a little more educated in that area, or if you want to connect with a friend so you guys can be held accountable to get to take the steps to get to level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 120K minimum, 150K, then okay. But what we can't do is continue to run our mouths. We can't do that. And I've been running my mouth for far too long, and I need to run up into this job and do my work for today. Ladies, be encouraged. If you like this video, you already know what to do. MOMTIVATIONALS is on the rise. Like this video, share with your favorite mom. Go ahead and tap in, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? And later, ladies.
For more awesome videos like this, be sure to rate, comment, share with your favorite mom, and subscribe.